What's up YouTube, welcome back to MMOSWORLD. We are taking a first impressions look at General's Art of War, a free-to-play strategy browser game featuring resource management, empire building, diplomacy with other players online, and all that good stuff. Pretty much everything that you've played of a similar genre in the past. This is one of the latest ones, I suppose. Anyway, you can check out the game at generalsartofwar.com. All you need to do is create an account with your email address, put in a password, and you're good to go. It's a little shady though. There's not even an email confirmation about signing up. Anyway, the first thing you will see is this screen. Welcome, General. I'm Jane, your advisor, who looks interesting. So what we're going to do, we're going to be spending about 10-15 minutes checking out your first steps in this game. What does the opening feel like? And if I'm going to be honest here, while I've been assigned to cover this game, look, I can guarantee you it's going to be the same tutorial phase like any of the other browser RTS strategy sort of MMOs out there, teaching you how to build and resource and spend currency to speed up things and all that stuff. So let's just go ahead and see. Alright, let's hit continue. I'm so happy to have you here. We will build an unbeatable base under your command. Okay, yep, we can do a full screen mode, which is what we've just done. We need resources for further development. Let's start with building a wind turbine. It will provide the base with energy. So what makes this game a little stand out a little bit more is it's not a time period type of game. So you're not playing through, let's say, the Rome era or the historical stuff, historical fantasy stuff. This seems to be a bit more modern warfare. Kind of reminds you of like the Red Alert 3 or 2 or some of the old Command and Conquer games like Tiberium Sun, for example. So here we go. This is the UI. It's a little dark now, but to the right side you'll see a whole bunch of tabs: map, mail, alliance, more, army, construct, and store. So obviously there's going to be a store here. Let's follow the tutorial for a bit. So let's go ahead and click wind turbine, and this is going to generate let's see, base power. Obviously, let's go ahead and hit build, and you can't put it anywhere else except the green spot. So, well, actually you can put it anywhere else as long as it's blue. I think it's fine. If it's red, that means you can't, but the designated area is here, so let's go ahead and click that. Yep, as expected, we're going to be speeding up construction to save time. And okay, second tab, bottom left, complete. So my suspicion is, if you are building something that is like less than a minute or something like that, you get to auto-complete it. If it takes longer than 5 minutes maybe, then it's going to require like a premium currency, like gems, for example. So let's claim our reward for work well done. What is the reward? We don't even know because it didn't tell us. Outstanding. Now that we produce our own resources, we need to store them somewhere. Let's build warehouses, so that's next. Okay, there it is. And this is the amount of stuff it will take: 2 energy, 4 fuel, metal, plastic, and money. So those are the resources. Like I said, all very modern, very related to warfare, I suppose. So it's not like your typical wood, lumber, gold, iron ore, that kind of thing from, let's say, a fantasy setting. Let's go ahead and hit build, and we can put that right here. I'm kind of blocking the road a little bit, but whatever. I just want to see if I can AWSD to move. Nope, I can't. I want to see the layout of the base because this looks pretty confusing. So you have one internal compound area, and then it looks like you have the external area too. I want to see how big the place is. Autocomplete? Yep, autocomplete. So it looks like it does take like 5 minutes or more before you have to spend gems to auto-complete. General, I found a case with your name on it in the warehouse. I'm sure it contains something important. Please, let me show you how to use items. Okay, good. There we go. Store. I was waiting for this. So starter pack contains useful items. This is going to give me builder's jacket, which I assume will quicken the time it takes to build item. Quartermaster's combat knife. Don't know what that does. Aluminium rivet, steel spring, raw leather. And money, fuel, energy, metal, plus decent pack here, and 50 diamonds too, which I'm sure they'll make us spend for a bit. Look, I wish there was like a more intuitive UI thing going on where you hover over an item and there's going to be a tooltip display to let you know what these are. I think browser games have the capability to do that. They just don't for whatever reason, making it crappy to play, especially today in 2019 when a lot of these browser games like they almost feel like they were made for the 2000s, which is kind of strange. Let's go ahead and collect this. Oh look, we have more stuff down there. 1 day power supply, 1 base name change, 1 player name change. Okay, cool. You can always buy powerful upgrades in a store. Understood, and we are not going to. The equipment from the case fits you perfectly. It will boost you if equipped. Let me show you how to do it. So, there we go. Top left is your player icon. I'm an old dude with a nice beard and a cigar. That's pretty badass. So let's go to hero, and oh, what the hell? My avatar does not match my my icon. Alright, now we can, there we go. Now we can put it on and we can see the stats. Decreases resource building cost by 3%. That's pretty handy, I suppose. You can destroy items too. I assume you can get duplicates. So if you do get a duplicate, maybe you can destroy it for extra XP. Alright, the base vicinity is teeming with enemies. We need to start building an army. Let's build a barracks. Let's go and do that. So military, page 2. Barracks is right there. And I'm just looking at the other stuff we have. Intelligence Agency, Artillery and Sabotage Center, Light Armor Factory. Yeah, so the one thing that I think will stand out for any of you browser type strategy enthusiasts is basically the military aspect of it. I mean, your units are going to be tanks and helicopters and MiG jets and modern day infantry. Who knows, they may even have drones and that kind of thing. So if that is what you're looking for in an RTS browser strategy MMO, then this may suit you well. But if you like the more fantasy stuff, this could not be a thing. Okay, let's go ahead and autocomplete that. Okay. Please visit the barracks. Eager volunteers are craving for battle. Let's do that. Okay, unit training. We can hire and lets you train 8 infantry units. Of course, you can upgrade your barracks to higher level, the more units you can train simultaneously. A volunteer is what we're going to go for, and we can train 8. And boost instantly. Alright, next, research facility to further develop our base. It will let us conduct research projects. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. Build. Let's go and put that there. And those plates, those icons above the building simply means what level they are in terms of upgrades. And the higher they go, that number will change there. Okay, so researching projects, click on the research base, hit research, and now we get to see what's what. I really wish it shows more info here. So surveillance equipment supply, propaganda, motorcycle. Let's see if this, there we go, decreases the cost of recon UAVs. Nice, yeah, this is gonna be good. 7 minutes boost. I think it's gonna take the gems down there, diamonds. Only got 3 left. Okay, let's build a tactical operations center. So your first 10 minutes is probably gonna be all of this, just building the various different buildings. Okay, autocomplete because it's less than 5 minutes. And next tutorial. Oh, what's this? Your hero has reached a level. So that is your first introduction to your own progression system here. You will have a hero level, and I'm assuming your avatar hero will have a skill tree that you can put your points into to do more things. Probably increase your overall unit attack, army attack, defense, that kind of thing. I could be wrong because the tutorial hasn't told us anything yet, so let's wait and see. Valuable effect, okay. You need to learn the corresponding skills. Yep. There we go. So spot on. That's exactly what's happening right now. Here is your skill tree. So we're being shoehorned into infantry commander right now, which increases the attack by 0.5%. Does this take time or no? No, it doesn't actually. So I've got points there, but I'm not gonna be spending any more. So producing resources at your own base isn't the only way. There are lots of external resources and rich enemy bases beyond its boundaries. Volunteer training is complete. They're ready for new feats of courage. Let's send them to obtain resources. So we've just made 8 troops, 8 volunteers, and now we're going to the map stage of the game, and this is the global map where you'll actually see other players, real players on the map that you can either chat to, form alliances, start a guild, or just go AWOL batshit and kill everybody. Now, those bubbles that you see over the other players' cities, that means they're protected status, and that usually comes with new players. If it's a new account, they have like a grace period of maybe 24 hours to 7 days depending on the game, where other players cannot attack that base or castle or whatever. So if you're new, make sure you take advantage of that and use that grace period to really build up your army and defenses, because once that goes down, you're free game. Alright, what are we doing? Select all the troops, and we're going to send it to the power complex. It says I for information, but nothing's happening. So that's going to take a minute, I think. Yep, so let's go ahead and hit send. And you can see that we are sending our troops to the power complex. It's going to bring back some power to our base. And we just went in a helicopter, by the way. And now we are returning to base. Pretty decent. I expected the graphics for the main map to look a lot better than that, but hey. Right, your units have brought back some resources. The accounts of their military campaigns are kept in the reports. So we have a mail system, of course, and that's going to tell us everything. If we've got attacked, if we were successful in any of our activities and forwards throughout the world, the in-game mail system is going to let you know. So let's see. Okay, success. What have we got? Units 28, capacity 280. That's the amount of capacity you can bring back. Loot 50. And our hero went with them. And I did get a defense mod level 1, so I'm not sure where these mods go. Great job, now you're ready to take command into your own hands if you ever need help. Okay, so that's it. It's about 5 minutes of tutorial really, just to teach you the basics. And now the first thing they throw at us is obviously the store. Diamonds cost, 1500 diamonds cost about 5 euros, which is pretty expensive really. And of course there's a whole bunch of stuff you can buy in here. I'm not even going to go into the debate of pay to win. I think most strategy browser games like this is pay to win in general. You can buy all kinds of advantages to be the top dog and bully other players. That's just how it is. There's no escaping that fact. Okay, let's see. Right, bottom right corner. Let's see, diamonds free. To play with your friends, you can join an existing alliance. Alright, so they want you to join a guild, of course, and that's going to give you free diamonds. Not going to do that now, but yeah, it's totally something you should look into if you want to play. I have a hidden gift, 1000 metal. I'll take that. And what are these? What are these icons? Personal covert missions. You can take on covert missions. Yeah, why not? I'll start that. I think I can boost it instantly. Oh no, I can't. I think for some stuff you can't, like missions and other stuff. If it shows you the diamond icon, that means you can't do that. Alright, let's go ahead and look at our player profile again. You can unlock titles, by the way, for different feats in game. Progress, you have an about you section, your base, of course. My player name is just that, player38212. I'm sure there's going to be a way to change it. Yep, there you go. Change avatar, change name. Under hero panel, you have different slots, by the way. Gadgets, your primary weapon, footwear, gloves, helmets, and I'm sure there's going to be a crafting system of some sort. There you go, military factory to craft equipment. So there is it. So here's what I'm going to do. Oil rigger, what's this? Yeah, since I've got 4 points, I'm just going to spend them where I can. Yeah, I'm going to increase that too. So I've unlocked the bottom chain here, which is infantry trainer, and that's going to take 1, and done. So I have now used all my skills. Now the left side, what is this? 4 days, show of force. I guess this is a... Yeah, it looks like an event, so there's in-game events here. Participate in as many tournaments as possible, and then you got tournament brackets as well. You can see other players and their points. New, collect reward. All the stuff on the left is just basically free goodies for building up your base, which these type of games tends to do. And it's mostly resources plus this thing, whatever this thing is, 5 minutes. Maybe a free boost 5-minute icon that you can use or something like that. Oh, intelligence agency. I'll do that later. Okay, so new. I guess these are all quests, I suppose. Yeah, it looks like quests. All right, so let's see what else can we do here. Oh, what's this? Collect a reward. So that mission is now done. Personal covert missions. Can I do anything else? Yep. Send resources to our neighboring base. Let's go and do that. Although it says neighboring base, you would think you would normally go and send resources like a trade, which these games usually tend to do. You're interacting with a real player, but this one seems to be kind of passive. VIP train saboteurs. Let's start that too. I do have VIP, by the way, actually. It's right here. Yeah, I've got VIP. I suppose if you're a new player to the game, you'll get 24 hours of VIP free, as you can see. But that's going to expire. Upgrades, protect against assault. That's also 1 day. The bubble, that dome that I was talking about earlier. Alright, let's continue building, shall we? Let's go ahead and see what else we can build right now. Plastic factory, I've got one. Ironworks, so all the resources has already been built. You can build more, obviously, if you want to up your production game. Tactical Operations Center, I do have that built one. Military Academy, what's this? Level up your units by improving their battle skills. Don't think we need that yet. What about Restoration Center, what's this? Heal wounded soldiers, yeah, that's going to be important. Military Factory, that's the crafting thing we were talking about. And there's multiple pages too, so you want to make sure that you look at everything. Heavy Armor Factory sounds good. Looks like something for tanks. So I'm gonna just build that and auto complete. Done. Let's check out the bottom tab. So I want to see what this is. Unit training. So here's shows you all the units you're training right now. This is your construction tab, of course. And what is this? Army movements, right? That shows you where your armies are going to or pathing if you send them out on attacks. And finally, research and upgrades. That's basically it. Bottom right is your chat. Yep, so there's an in-game chat system where you can talk to other players, discuss strategy or shit talk. Is that Russian in chat? Yeah, lots of Russian in chat right now. Okay, so what do we have? We've built the Army Heavy Armor Factory, and now we can build some tanks. So this is where, you know, if you're a tank enthusiast or an army enthusiast, you're gonna like this. So you got heavy tank, medium tank, light tank, and small tank. That's not exactly small, is it? If you recognize what the tank design is based on. So I'm gonna go ahead and manufacture 10 of these. Let's boost them. And yeah, you can use a 5-minute boost if you want to, but since it's only 1 minute, I'm not gonna bother with that really. Okay, next building. Oh, what's this? Announcement? Reward. Build an intelligence agency. Let's go and do that. Put that there. And complete. Ta-da! And now we can claim the quest. So let's see what this does. Gives you information about other player squad moving into your base. So this is like your sort of spy area, rookery area, and you can send. There you go. There's your drone right there. Recon UAV. Let's go ahead and manufacture 2, so we can scout. Okay, next building. If you're sort of lost on what to build next, you can always look at the help screen here. And they'll tell you what you want to do. So upgrade general staff to level 2, which is the main building in the back here. Let's go ahead and hit upgrade. Complete. Done. That's going to give me more rewards. And you do want to do these little side missions because they do give you a bunch of free resources too. So it's kind of wise to just follow them sometimes. Okay, oil well. Upgrade to level 2. This is the phase where you're pretty much upgrading all the resources in your base, just to give you a leg up, really. Okay, I think my UAVs are done. Are they? No, 24 seconds. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go out and scout that rebel base there. Rebel bases are pretty much neutral NPC held bases where you can send troops to either bring back resources or whatever. I mean, you're still going to fight them, but they're not going to be real players, obviously. And there is a possibility that they could be harder as well. Oh, can you imagine having to bulk upgrade all of it? Like if you built like 10 ironworks resource gathering thing and you have to manually do each one from all of them. I think Barracks games need a little bit of some convenience mechanics where you can bulk upgrade all the buildings that you have. I think that would be great, especially for games like these. Okay. I want to see what my hero level is now. Have I leveled up yet? Not quite. Need more XP, but you can hit the plus icon and of course buy more XP. Look at that. You can get like 240k XP right now if you spend some money. Anyway, we have our UAVs. Let's go back to the world map again and let's do scouting. Let's go ahead and scout the rebel base. Oh, hey, where did it go? Oh, there it is. Rebel ruins. Place mark. Wait, I can't do anything? Probably because it's in ruins. So let's do a proper base. So here we go, rebel base right here. There we go. You can attack or recon. I'm going to click recon and I'm going to send my UAVs and it's going to go and bring back some information. So you'll notice from a presentation point of view, there's background music, there is noise and sound that plays whenever, sound effects whenever you use certain actions, which is decent, I suppose, better than having a silent game. Okay, under mail, here we go, Rebel Commander. What do we have? So the recon mission was successful, but what has it told us about the base? That the Rebel Commander, oh, okay, so I can't really see much, simply because the level of your intelligence agency needs to be more. So my spy center needs to be upgraded if I want to know exactly how much resources they have or how many units they have. Now that's a level 2 rebel base right now. Okay, there's a level 1 rebel base right there, which I think I can attack and bring back some resources. But I am going to need a lot of I'm gonna need a lot of troops for that, I believe. So before we move and attack that one, let's see if we can build some air force. I think I haven't done light armor yet. So let's go ahead and build light armor, and then we'll train a whole bunch of things simultaneously. Alright, that's done. Okay, let's see what light armor can do. Mechanized infantry, armored jeeps, IFV. Okay, those are all here. I'm going to take 11 of these guys. Let's go back to our unit hiring. Let's get more volunteers. How do we get paratroopers? Research required. So, yeah, that's why you don't want to skip researching, because that's going to be needed to unlock better troops out there. So, back to the research then. Let's see, war, hero, craft. Oh, it's further down. It's way, way down there. It's gonna be a while before you can get that. Well, well, well. Yeah, I like reconning a lot. Just scouting ahead, so I'm gonna research that. 18 minutes. Research is gonna take a longer time compared to other actions in here. Okay, heavy units. Give me more small tanks. I'll take it out of 10. Let's check out our unit count. Under army and base, we have a total of not a whole lot. Oh, you can disband them too. Cool. So that's your attack stats, defense stats, and I'm not sure what stats that is. Reinforcements. This is basically if you have friends, you can park your army in your base and everything else. Okay, let's just wait on the small tank, which I think I'm just going to boost. Alright, now let's go ahead and attack the rebel base. I know I don't have enough, but I'm just showing off how attacking other bases would look like. And this is just an NPC, but attacking rail players will probably be the same thing. So I'm going to select all, and then you can hit upgrade as well if you want to. And this is where the real pay to win stuff comes in, because if you're attacking another player, you can, on that screen, you can purchase some boosts right away, like increase your attack and everything. So if you're playing against a free player, they stand absolutely no chance at all. So I'm gonna send it. Let's see how long that takes, and I'm pretty sure I can boost my army's movement as well. Can I? No, I can't. But that's gonna take 5 minutes because it's quite a long distance. So what's going to happen here is I am going to fast forward the video until we arrive and see the results of the battle. Alright, here we go. Through the miracle of time, 5 minutes has just flown by in this helicopter. And we're about 40 seconds out from hitting that rebel base. And I know I have sent barely enough to make a dent there. But I'm pretty positive we're going to lose all our troops. And it's just to show you people who've probably never played a game like this before what to expect when they send army and units out to do battle with other players or with the NPCs. And the important thing to note, if you've never played a browser MMO like this, especially one that's 2D, you know, you're not going to see the battle unfold before you. That's a very common misconception. You think, oh cool, war game, online, strategy game. No, it's nothing like your, you know, classic RTS game from the PC. So that is done. We have attacked. The base is on fire. The rebel base is on fire, that is. And our units are heading back. I'm going to check my mail, and yep, it is a defeat. So I have sent 70 units. All 70 was killed. I did not get any resources for the loot. But I killed 64 of the heirs. So that is why. The defense, let's see. Yeah, we don't know the total number of volunteers they have, and they do have an armored pickup truck. They only have 2 units, but the total amount of those units are unknown. But I sent pretty much all my troops to die. So that's how combat works in here. Some games will let you sort of auto replay a 3D sort of recap of the battle. If you think of recent games like Game of Thrones, Winter is Coming, and that even has its own like 3D battle thing. Oh, hang on. Is this it? Is this what I'm looking at? No. I saw the play button there and I thought that was it. So that is the game in a nutshell, you guys. After maybe 2 or 3 days of playing, your army will grow fat, your resources will grow fat, your base will grow fat, and that's when you're going to do all the end game stuff. Attacking other players, expanding territory, building new bases, capturing new bases, attacking, forging alliance, and then of course the end game for all these games is to basically hit the ranking boards, which you'll see here for players. The end game is to be the top dog, and in games like this usually the case is you spend the most money, you are the top dog. So that's it from us, and for checking out this game, if you liked the video, hit the like button, subscribe to MMOSWORLD for all good stuff, and check out our website at mmosworld.com for daily news and articles. That's it from us. We'll see you next time.